This is ARES 1X launch control, T-minus 4 minutes and holding. With us here once again is Jon Cowart, our Deputy Mission Manager, and he's going to try to put in context a little bit what's been occurring here in the last few minutes. Jon, I can say this only. It's been a very interesting half hour. So can you kind of go back to where we got the decision to pick up the count and pull off the 5-hole probe cover and then go on down to our recycle?
Well, George, we've been on the same roller coaster with all the folks listening around. Of course, we had the 5-hole probe cover issue, which certainly got our attention. Like I said, after hundreds of tests of the probe, that's the first time we'd ever seen that failure mode. So we were very interested to see that. But of course, there was a huge applause here in the control room when it finally broke off and came clear. We also had the ship entering the danger zone out there. Glad they got that turned around and got that fixed. But what that did was that did delay us enough such that as we were proceeding on through the terminal count there from T-minus 4 minutes on down, where they were at the weather aircraft was out looking for clouds in the area. Just as he was doing his last pass and about to leave the area, the cloud that he was monitoring, unfortunately, he had to be honest and report that it was just now passing over the pad, and that violated our tribo electrification rule. And at T-minus 238, that's when our friends in the range had to call a cutoff for us. So what we're doing now is we're standing by. We think we see another region of availability out there. We've recycled back to T-minus 4 minutes. We can hold here for a pretty good time. We're monitoring all the parameters on the rocket. Everything seems to be maintaining steadily. And we have hopes that within the next 45 minutes to an hour, another clear zone, which would allow us to avoid the tribo electrification problem, would pass over the launch pad, and we can get this rocket off today. We have until noon, for sure, but we're hoping sometime within the next hour we can launch.
So in that event, it's a little after 10 here now, so we've still got 2 hours to deal with this if the weather will go our way as far as, I gather, tribo electrification, which is this new rule that we're all becoming very familiar with.
That's right.
Right now is what's driving everything. But in any event, thank you very much for kind of summing up for us the last half hour, 45 minutes. And we'll be listening for Jeff Spaulding, our launch test director, to tell us when the new targeted launch TZ was going to be. I think they're still talking about that.
Yes, sir, they are.
So,
but I'm confident we're going to get another shot at it today at least.
All right, Jon, thanks very much. And we'll now go back to listening to our launch test director's channel and try to get status as it comes in. And if we get any updates on the weather from Kathy Winters, we'll pass those along. At T-minus 4 minutes and holding, this is ARES 1X launch control.